So talking about gear, I've always been curious with what started the Vukovi sound being a guitarist. Like, so I've always tried to, whenever you've done a set, I've tried to understand what the fuck you do when you do a fucking set. Like,
Right.
tone-wise and sound-wise, how did you, like, come as a band as a decision that was, like, the sound for the band?
Good question. I suppose there wasn't like a decision, you know what I mean? It's more just like, how do you fucking describe this? Honestly, see, to put it dead simply, like, so for a starter, there's all the bands that you grew up listening to that influence the way that you play guitar, your style. You know what I mean? That's stage one in defining that. You know what I mean? And for me, that was like the Chili's and Rage Against the Machine and all that kind of shit growing up.
Yeah.
Then Biffy Clyro and all that. So that kind of defined that for me. And then I used to work in a guitar shop when I was like 17, 18, and they had the Marshall JCM 2000 that I have right now. And that was my first valve amp, and I literally just bought it because it was half price on sale, second hand, and the guys in the shop were just like, dude, you need a valve amp, get a valve amp. So I literally just bought it, fell in love with it, and like that combined with the Fender Jazzmaster I got, which literally my uncle handed me down. Like, he didn't want it, so he gave me it. I used to play like metal guitar. I used to play like Schecters and stuff before then. You know what I mean? Like, and I completely fell in love with that combined with the JCM. And that is as simple as that. That was it. Do you know what I mean? That's the sound. That's it. You know what I mean? And the rest of it just comes from the style you've developed and how you play, how hard you hit, and you know what I mean. And then when we first started, like, Janine wasn't in the band. We were in like another band with like our old bassist and drummer. And when we got rid of the singer in that band, Janine joined, and like we had a couple of ideas and demos and stuff back then of really old songs. And I don't know. I don't even remember how we wrote those. I think me and Jason used to just jam, our old bass player used to jam together and just came up with these songs and then developed from there. I don't. It's funny, man, when you ask those kind of questions, I don't really think about that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, someone asked us like how we come up with like the Run Hide riff and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't remember. I have no clue. I have no fucking idea. All I remember was like jamming a riff, sitting on the riff. You find the riff, you record the riff. I don't even feel responsible for it.
Be the riff.
You know what I mean? It's like, it almost has nothing to do with me. It's
copywriting riffs.
That shit comes from somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's like, music's weird like that, man. It's fucking weird. I don't know.